Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition, he deserves a much loftier position. Not one time has Lord Zhou Tai brought shame upon...
Good to have you.
We'll get to see...
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately. His brows permanently furrowed in concentration.
I see you've been working hard. Thank you for coming. There's something I'd like to talk with you about. Sorry to worry you. I was thinking back on that battle in Lujiang. Up until then, I really thought I had been doing my best, but it was during that battle that I began truly pushing myself. I wanted to prove to you that you can rely on me. If you say so, I believe you. From now on, I'm going to make sure no one needs to worry about me. As the daughter of a military family, I have a duty to make it out of battle alive. For my life is not strictly just my own. Should I die, so many would grieve. My brother, our generals, the soldiers? I'll keep that in mind as I fight. By showing my own resolve, I believe I can inspire my comrades. My father and brother did the same as they fought through all those battles. I'm starting to feel, at last, that I'm a worthy member of our military family. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to shoulder the responsibility. Continuing to fight is something that requires immense courage. And besides, the real fight is still before us. So, what I really want to say is... would you remain by my side? I want you to share your courage with me. The courage that allows you to stay strong and keep fighting, no matter what. Thanks. I'm finally past the point of simply trying to catch up to you. As long as you're there, I can stand tall without hesitation. I can shine out there on the battlefield. So, keep an eye on me out there, okay? Don't look away, even for a second.
It's amazing how the survivors manage to carry on, and they handle so much.
to you with my intellect! We fight! Let's end this. Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm in your debt.
Another war?
An opening. I see it. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Come! I, Ji Huan, shall take you on!
Concentrate.
An opening. An opening. An opening. An opening. An opening. Take that. An opening. An opening.
Bear witness to my power.
I wasn't.
The enemy officer
Excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
Let's give it to them. Prepare!
Concentrate.
An opening. An opening.
taking all my life. I see it. An open. How about this? Take that.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my... Runan is no open plain. It's full of rugged...
I'm grateful.
We'll get to see Lord Sun So again, right, Mom? Yes, I'm sure, honey. And even if we don't, I know he'll be watching over us.
Oh.
That's a help.
I wonder...
An opening! An opening! An opening! Take this! An opening! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself! An opening! An opening! Tables turn. An opening! Take that! An opening! An opening! Let's get serious. Very close to my all my might. Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. I got this. Concentrate.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. here, Lord Guan Yu. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
So Lord Sun Quan's leading Wu? I hope he can get help from those around him.
It's been some time since we lost Lord Sun Tzu. Looking back on those days, I barely ever had time to catch my breath. I lost the leader I entrusted with my dream. And I didn't even have time to fall into despair about his death. But the flames of hope still burn within my heart. That dream hasn't completely disappeared yet. It is, and one that I wouldn't have held in the past. I've developed nerves of steel. A final parting gift from Lord Sun Tzu, perhaps. At some point, this dream of mine shifted into one I share with you. With everyone. That being said, if we're to actually realize this dream, we must begin by seeing the facts as they are. And with that, let's move to our topic of discussion today. Wu remains unstable. The work of those serving the kingdom is to reinforce its foundation. But the mountain of threats surrounding it cannot be ignored. Our citizens already have their hands full. Why don't we focus on what's outside our borders? Think of those who would raise their blade at Wu. Are there not a great deal of warriors who come to mind? More than anyone else, it's Cao Cao we must be wary of. If we don't take proper precautions, this kingdom will eventually be devoured. One plan would be to divide the land in two with Cao Cao and fiercely protect our territory. However, whether we do so through negotiation or by force, the first thing we'll need is allies. Capable ones who are able to contend with Cao Cao. Right. That's the general notion I've been working on. But I'd like your opinion on the matter. So, tell me about your experiences. I'd like to hear about the great warriors you have faced and befriended. This evening's Strategy Council meeting has only just begun.
We'll get to see Lord Sun.
Ah, great timing. Would you mind talking with me for a moment? You might have already heard, but recently Wu has been gathering new talents. The main reason for this is that we have a new leader and need to ensure our stability. So, I think I'll need to step up. I have a debt to Lord Sun Quan, and I intend to repay it through hard work. I guess I haven't told you. Well, let me explain. When I first started serving the Sun family, I had hardly read anything in my life. Honestly, back then, there were too many things I didn't understand. I was loyal to Wu, but was only able to show it by rampaging across the battlefield. I lacked any kind of wisdom, and one day, I thoughtlessly pursued an enemy too far and ended up wounded. And the first person who scolded me afterward was Lord Sun Quan. He told me that meaningless injury and sacrifice don't amount to loyalty. That I should keep an eye on my surroundings and think about what must be done. I can still remember what he said word for word. He also recommended that I take up studying. That way, I would no longer be unlearned Hmong of Wu, and could instead serve as a distinguished officer who doesn't rely solely on might. I'm only here thanks to Lord Sun Quan, so I vowed to support him using everything I've learned. Or that's my hope. So far, I'm neither smart enough nor strong enough. My goal is still so far away, meaning I haven't a moment to lose. I'm sorry I spoke for so long. I appreciate you sharing your time. However, this has helped me restore my focus. Thank you. It's strange. When I see those eyes of yours, like a dawn sky, I can't help but share my deepest thoughts. I wonder, if I keep on studying, will I be able to figure out why that is? Hey!
Challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. And open. Bear witness to my power. Time to end this. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wonder just how handsome.
That's a help.
like Lord Joe used it.
Concentrate.
Get open.
Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself to my power. An opening. Take this. All my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, let us give it to you. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. An opening!
Lord Han Dong does so much for such...
Louis Meng, you have grown to be one of the pillars of Wu. You were even at the center of our earlier meeting with the officers.
Lord Sun Quan, I am undeserving of such words.
Accept them, for I know this to be true. I will continue to count on you.
Are you hiding back there? Please, come out and talk with me. Well, it's just as you heard. I think my wish to support Lord Sun Quan is now becoming a reality. But being praised by him directly, I could feel the unlearned Hmong in me being flabbergasted. Well, if you say so, then I'll try to be happier next time. But it doesn't mean I can just sit back. Our Lord still faces a veritable mountain of problems. I will continue to serve him with everything I have. But there may be times I come to you for help. I'm sure I can count on you. After all, you are a guardian of peace. Lord Zhou Yu told me. He seems to know a lot about you. By building knowledge and fostering connections wherever we go, we can get a glimpse into the hidden parts of history. That is another benefit of learning. And it's not a bad feeling to know the secret of my role model. Anyway, my efforts have led me here. and that gives me the confidence to continue striving forward. Of course, I needn't be told. I will never stop learning and never stop improving. I will keep going until I see those eyes like the dawn widen in surprise. So all I ask is that you continue watching me.
They say Lord Huanggai is...
I have heard you all. Your dreams for the kingdom of Wu and your regrets at the loss of my father. Your thoughts on these matters have convinced me to mount this attack. In fact, they have made me believe that an attack is absolutely necessary.
But we haven't even established peace within our own borders yet. Obsessing over revenge while ignoring the unrest brewing in our own kingdom will bring nothing but needless bloodshed.
Of course, I do not intend to ignore our domestic affairs, which is why I will be leaving some of our most reliable officers here in Wu. Chengpu, Handong, and Huanggai make good use of Tai Shi Tzu, Zhou Tai, and their men to guard the kingdom. It pains me not to bring you into battle against Huangzu, given that you've served since my father's day.
Lord Sun Chen, do not trouble yourself over our feelings. As your loyal officers, fulfilling our duty to you is our only desire.
You've made this decision based on your trust in our abilities. That makes it much harder to reject your request.
Forgive me. I know I ask too much of all of you. Please take good care of everyone while we are away.
I wonder just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about.
Oh.
Get ready to be brought down. Bear witness to my power. Coming at you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. Open it. Sounds here.
Open it. Tables turn. This territory is at the enemy officer has been defeated.
I see. Hi.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
An opening!
Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take it easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the table.
All my might, you bastard! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
We're only surviving because my husband is out on the battlefield. I pray that he comes back safe.
At last, our battle with Huangzu is nigh. As I am sure you are aware, he is responsible for Lord Sun Jian's death. You could say that he is the sworn enemy of the House of Sun. Not even the renowned Sun Ce was able to slay him. You should be wary of the dangers this battle presents. My apologies for the needless reminder. There are rumors going around lately that he has managed to recruit a hero renowned in Jing. I believe his name was Gan Ning. This battle is, in essence, a fight to bring unity to the Sun clan. I do not want any of us to die needlessly. I will do everything in my power to prevent that, of course, but I want you to keep a close eye on everyone as well. Let's begin. Now then.
As you wish.
Yes.
I'm grateful.
Hi.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Don't let me down now. Guangzhou killed my father and stood against my brother. This time, we will make him pay for what he has done. Take this! I want all our forces to capture enemy bases on the way to the stronghold.
The enemy officer
Our foe is a fierce one. Remain ever vigilant.
Ling Tong, are you ready? Remember the plan. We're going after Guangzhou before our main force clashes with the enemy.
I am ready, Father. It is an honor to be entrusted with a task so important to you. Can't wait to show them what we're made of.
We march at once!
They're cautiously pushing their front lines forward.
It seems the tactics of Wu have changed once more. We will strike them where they are weak. Focus your attacks on the slower units first. Break them! Begin advancing! They changed their strategy to counter our formation. Guangzhou will certainly be difficult.
The enemy officer
They will surely have a plan to defend themselves too. We'll just have to be extra careful as we move forward.
Boat is turning around. Did you really think I would just let you take it?
I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. You just want to die.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated the enemy officer.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle. I see it. This area is now under our control. Take all my might. Bear witness to my power. I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Open it! Get serious. Sends here. Good.
The boat is secure.
Onward! We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force. Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm making my way out.
Okay. area belongs to us now!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Open it. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go!
Tables turn.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory. Prepare yourself, Wang Su. The fangs of
the enemy
Wu are
officer
snapping at your
has
throat.
been defeated.
What the? Where did they come from?
These clever beasts reached me quickly. I need to buy myself some time. I will retreat for now. Gani, they're all yours.
Now! Everyone attack at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ambush. Here. Damn. This is gonna slow us down.
Now release! Take their legs out from under them!
Wang Su, you coward! I will slay you here and now! It's an ambush, is it? Such an infuriating curse!
Not so fast. The only one you're fighting here is me.
We're not about to let the Sun clan lay waste to Jing. Come on! Our target is Sun Dread! Begin the advance!
You're pretty good. But we won't hold back now. Might end up killing me if I do! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Too powerful! This is a ferocious team indeed.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Appears the resistance is futile.
Father! Bear witness to my pay for this. I swear it. Oh, slay you. Where you stand!
You're his son. The enemy officer has been defeated. Revenge. Come and get it. Being hated comes with the territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Reporting!
The enemy
Lord
officer
Lin Cao has fallen
has been
in battle.
defeated.
Huang Zu has fled! What? I've underestimated them. Even though I knew how fierce Huang Zu could be. If we turn back now, the enemy will attack us from behind. We must bring down their officers and finish this fight here and now!
I figured they would be expecting us. Let's deal with this quickly.
Oh! Just the right time. Let's quickly lend us a hand.
Bear witness to my power. I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
To defeat
has been
this
defeated.
monster,
Let's go.
I must flee. Flee to fight another day. The next time we meet, I will defeat you.
Looks like I'm the subject of yet another troublesome grudge. But that's what war is all about.
You'll understand soon enough. Well, let's give it another go, shall we? Come on, you scoundrels! Advance!
Let's give it to them. I've been waiting for this.
The enemy officer shall return after reviewing my strategy.
An opening! Impressive, as always.
So, those soldiers we ran into earlier came from this ship. If we go back the way they came, we'll be able to attack the enemy at their camp. Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Appears the resistance is futile.
You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you.
Right, we made it. Come on, you scoundrels! The enemy officer has been defeated. Advance!
It's your turn.
Never thought we'd cross blades.
What is boiling?
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I suppose it is what it is. No regrets. Fight with all we've got.
I leave the rest up to you.
Bear witness to my power. Tables turned. Hunter gun. Got this. All my I see it. I see it. An opening. Time to end this. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated. I don't think I ruffled quite enough feathers, but at least I slowed them down. Look alive, you louts! We're getting out of here!
I had no idea Huang Zu had such a mighty officer under his command. We must regroup and pursue Huang Zu!
Reporting! Urgent news from headquarters! Shan-Yue uprisings are erupting across the land! Your presence is desperately needed, my lord!
It is just as I feared. It is a shame for us to lose this chance, but needs must. Return to base! It fills my heart with shame, but we have no choice. We're taking our troops home. Prepare for an immediate retreat!
Sir! Lord Sun Quan, please wait! We can't pull our troops out now! We're here to slay Huan Zu. We have not yet accomplished that. If you leave now, your father's death will have been in vain!
No. As the leader of the House of Sun, I cannot allow the rebellion of Shan Yue to go on.
But I still haven't slain my father's killer. Lord Sun Quan, are you not also fighting to avenge your father's death?
Yes, I am. I despise Huangzu. My hatred for him is just as strong as the rage you feel for the one who killed your father. And yet, remember what we have come here to accomplish. What would my father, my brother, and Ling Cao really ask of us? Should we relentlessly pursue their killers in a fit of rage, only to return home to find the Kingdom of Wu overrun by the Shan Yue?
That isn't...
How could I ever face my father or my brother if I allowed such a thing to happen? We will withdraw for now, Ling Tong. I know someone as clever as you can see the wisdom in that.
Father...
Our officers are limiting their ability to mobilize, but there are still uprisings all across the kingdom. They seem to be centered around Kuei-ji.
It seems that leaving the kingdom in your hands in anticipation of such a calamity was an excellent decision on my part. To stop this chaos from spreading any further, we must eliminate the Shan Yue. I am counting on all of you.
I am at your command.
I'd like to agree with your judgment here. But are you sure this is the right decision, Lord Sun Quan? I guess, if there ever was a time to speak my mind, it's right now. Driving out the Shan Yue won't bring an end to the fighting.
What do you mean, Huang Gai?
During the reign of Lord Sun Ca, I was tasked with negotiating with the Shan Yue. I spoke with them directly, and we even drank together as friends. Lord Sun Quan, if you tried to get to know them better, you would understand. The Shan Yue are just like the people of Wu at heart. They live just as we do. They love their families in the same way. And like us, they will pick up weapons to protect their homeland. And right now, you're trying to suppress them by force and threatening to take away all that they love. I don't think you will ever be able to bring a true end to the Shan Yue uprisings with that approach.
Some of what you say does ring true, but... whatever the circumstances, they have come to attack Wu, and are therefore not worthy of mercy. They are a threat to our kingdom.
Tell us, Lord Huang Gai, what exactly would you have us do? Are we to hand over all of the territory conquered by our previous leaders? I don't think any of us would find that even remotely acceptable.
I will take some time to consider our approach to dealing with the Shan Yue. But whatever we ultimately do, we cannot ignore those who have become victims of this conflict through no fault of their own. If only for their sake, we should prepare to establish our presence on the battlefield.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue. Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
Oh, it's you. I'm perfectly fine, before you ask. Well, I answered anyway, just in case. After what happened to Father, and then letting that bastard Gan Ning get away. Everyone just keeps telling me to rest and mourn, but it's not like I can gain any sense of closure after everything that happened. What makes it worse is that I could have stopped it had I been stronger. I mean, if I had your gift for reading the flow of battle, then... Please, I have to ask before things get any worse. Will you train me? My father respected you. I know you can help me better myself. No preamble, huh? But I was hoping you'd say something like that. I'd love to get started right away, but I need to say one thing before we do. It is truly a great relief that you are here with me now. I've come to rely on you more than I had first thought. I hope you'll stay with me. And then perhaps this little fledgling will manage to drag himself out of the mud. Somehow I feel that with you beside me, it isn't so far-fetched that one day I will take flight.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
I guess you will do for an opponent. How's a battle one-on-one? Try this.
Turn the tables. An opening!
Try it.
I see it. An opening! Take this! Time to end this!
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not bad at all.
We'll get to see Lord Sun So again.
An opening! An opening! An opening! An opening! Take this. And open. Take that. And open it. And open it. Take that. And open it. Is that it? Send it here. I see it. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this. I see it. It opens. Take that. Turn the tape. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Tables to this territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I saw Lord Xiahou Yuan enjoying a meal with his subordinates. I never knew he was so friendly.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once! I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turn. And open. Concentrate. That. And open. All my might. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Nice job. There we go. Turn the table. And open. We march at once! The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. witness to my power. An opening. Take that. An opening. I see it. Oh my God. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight. Let's go. Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Bear witness to my power. An opening. I see it. An opening. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Those guys don't want to unite the world.
I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huan Zu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huang Gai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huang Gai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun. Or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Huchi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shan Yue that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huan Zu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huangai's idea very difficult to accept. Even so, his bond with the Shan Yue runs very deep. Possibly much deeper than you could imagine. They have been our enemy on the battlefield. Half measures will not be enough to bring about peace.
We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huangai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's Wu.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Suo have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou Yu. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side. Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Right.
Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom Ooh should become.
Turn the tape. I can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again! This very land is our foundation!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of Shan Yue. The unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone.
Commence the offense! The enemy officer has been defeated. See it. Open it.
Astonishing!
The enemy officer
into a new era.
has been defeated. Opening! Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's get serious. Turn the tape.
Turning things around, I see.
The enemy officer
Don't let up.
has been
Stay
defeated.
aggressive.
An opening! I see it. Time to attack.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
No!
Enemy officer.
The enemy officer
Like they used
has been
to.
defeated.
The garrison seems to be drawing enemies towards it. We can pick them off here.
Let's go.
Begin the advance.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going. Lord Huanggai has long kept close ties with the Shan Yue. I would like to believe that it was all in the service of Wu. I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now.
Reporting! Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south!
Bear witness to my power. I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
enemy officer
People of Shan Yue
has been defeated.
Please lay down your weapon. For there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Wrong Guy, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please, let's go.
You kneel and lower your head before us? You are as noble as they say, Lord Hongai. We will hear your offer.
Some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
We made it! Now it's our turn to join the fray! March forward!
An ambush here? I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
Time to act. Jump in! The enemy officer has been defeated.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer
Things
has been
don't look
defeated.
too good.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've done very well.
The enemy
Good to know
officer
I can count on you.
has been defeated.
How wonderful!
Let's go.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Good. We made it in time. We'll ambush them right here.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe this! Bear witness to my power.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
No!
Infested.
Charge!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The intruders, one trend! Begin advancing! Many of our allies have rushed to our
The
aid.
enemy officer
Now is the
has
time
been
to
defeated.
strike! Men, move forward! Let's march!
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
Right where we want them. Go now! Attack! Make them wish they had never come here!
Bear witness to my power. Ambush! Knew we were coming? No problem. I see it.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
I will be the light that guides you all.
There we go.
Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
This is bad. Someone let him get here fast. We're done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not in the least.
It'll be easy. Take this. Now, all my might.
You cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
Concentrate.
Obliterate you!
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
Let's go.
You're outshining everyone else. I must study and learn your ways.
Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance!
Enemy officer.
You really are something
has
special.
Been defeated.
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Bear witness to my power. Pathetic. Can't go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. An open hand. Take this. All my might. Nice try. An opening! Turn the table. An opening! Take this! Take this! Get it here! An opening! The enemy officer
Impressive,
has been defeated.
As always. There's a lot I can learn from you.
Here we go! Bear witness to my power. See it.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
The tide has turned.
The enemy officer has
All
been
forces
defeated.
advance on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march.
Concentrate. Counterattack. An opening. This territory is ours. Let's go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack. Turn the table.
The end of the rebellion.
The enemy
is in
officer
sight.
has been
Everyone,
defeated.
keep fighting through to the end.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Mountain dwellers of old,
Let's go.
do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
This is no ordinary fog. What do you think is going on?
Let's go.
Yes! Yes!
Let's go. Let's go.
There you are, Zuluan. You're hellbent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, better ready up. You'd best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! You thought Sunsa would rise to greatness, but now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can, trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak?
Let's end this.
This my last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me. With the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? So you believe that Sun Quan can unite the world in peace? Do you really think he has what it takes to achieve such a feat? We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, We will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bai Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us, and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shan Yue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shan Yue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shan Yue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. I am not yet convinced, but I admit that I have taken a keen interest in him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. I did? That seems doubtful. Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been, for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
I hear many of the Shan Yue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Suan Chuen's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace because, in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on. There's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shanyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make Zhou Yu irritable again. Although I suppose I can't talk, I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
They say Lord Huang Gai is close to the Shanyue. Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! We march at once! Halt! We must assess the situation. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
Now there's somebody who's really causing us trouble. I shall deal with this myself.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! There we go! End is here! There we go! All my might! Let's get serious. Got this. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Onward, everyone! Without delay! Begin advancing!
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Time to act. Turn the tape.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An open. Take this.
Okay, we're back on track. Back on the road to victory!
Take Take this. And open it. Bear witness to my power. That it. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
One more, for the glory of Ooh. Yes, the resistance is futile. Obliterate the opening.
Tables turned.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Oh, just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
There we go! An opening! There we go! Nope. Let's get serious.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Wow, somebody's even lazier than I am.
The enemy officer has been defeated. And open.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Let's go.
Oh, just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Advance! Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing! You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go! Time to act. Don't put bear witness to my power.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
Got this. And open that. Get serious. There we go. An opening. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Quite the name you've made for yourself. I know you've earned every bit of it, of course.
Let's go.
Turn the table.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening.
You've done very well.
The enemy
It's
officer
good to know I can count
has been
on you.
defeated.
Take this.
Bear witness to my power.
Counting on me. An open door. Time to act.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Let's get serious. Concentrate. I've been waiting for this.
All my men.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
Oh my well done! Most impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I'll end this.
An opening. I see it. An opening. Forward. All my might. We are not giving up. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Let's go. Let's go. Coming out. Bear witness to my play. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. An opening. Take this. Time to attack.
Done very well. It's good to know
The
I
enemy
can count
officer
on you.
has been defeated. Time is right. Go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Time to act. Time to attack. An opening. An opening. An opening. That's right. Time to attack.
Give it to them.
An opening. Tables turning. An opening. Time to end this.
Infested.
The enemy officer
I shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Let's go.
An opening. Counter-attack. An opening. All my might. Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I do not care who rules this place. This is my home, and I will live out my years right here.
An opening. Let's go. Sounds here. I see it. An opening. Take that. Sounds here. Take that. All my might. An opening. Opening! Take this! Send here! Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. And prepare yourself. Take this!
An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
seemed like Lord Sun Ce really...
Lord Han Dong does so much.
Let's go. An opening. Let's go. Yes! The enemy officer has been defeated. Next jump. An opening. Tables turned. An opening. It's territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time for a good old fight. An opening. Get ready. An opening! Take that! An opening! Take that! Turn the table! An opening! An opening! An opening! An opening! Tables Oh my! I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. You sure know how to fight. An opening.
They say Lord Huangai is close to the Shan Yu.
The Honorable Warrior is still with us. Everyone says that damn Cao Cao.
Do you think this deployment is daring?
Turn the table. Open it. The enemy officer has been defeated. An open. I see it. An opening. An opening. Friends here. An opening. Turn the table. An open. That it. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
The Young Sea's been busy these days, with even more military shit.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately.
Another fight? Then it won't be long before the base at Chai Song begins to chase us for supplies.